Here at Bionic Buzz, we're all about people's passion. Where'd your passion for storytelling come from? Was it like a young age or kind of came later in life? And I want to know about your journey coming here too.
Okay. When I'm a little kid in Laguna Beach growing up, my dad is an art dealer. My mother can paint. She was very creative and crafty. I love the theater. I was in children's theater here at the old Laguna Playhouse.
Wow.
Well, I used to stage little theatricals when I was maybe 8, 9, 10 years old, and I had friends who would come down from LA. I would make costumes for them. I would write the script. I would do all that, and my dad had a Super 8 or no, it was 16 millimeter camera, and he would take pictures. So I have records of some of the early shows that I produced when I was just a kid.
Yeah. Cool. So, and when did you start working here? I know you've been here a long time.
Yeah, when I got out of college, I got out of Cal Arts in 1979. So I started working here in 1980 in the costume shop. So I was stitching and sewing and doing a little painting, and I went on to paint some backgrounds, and then I was assistant director for about 10 years. Then they let me be director, and it's been great fun, 23 years.
So you got your foot in the door and worked your way up. That's very inspiring.
Yes, I stuck with it. I stuck in my hometown. I was felt like George Bailey, from It's a Wonderful Life. Like, am I ever going to get out of this town? But damn, I'm sure glad I stayed.
Yeah. Cool. So what can we expect for this year's theme, Under the Sun?
Well, we start with a little bit of our history. In fact, we feature a character who was the first resident. We like to think of her as the first resident of Laguna Beach.
Wow.
She lived here about 12,000 years ago. And she's known as the Laguna Woman, and the reason we know about her is we found her remains in 1933.
Whoa.
So she was really old. She was an Aboriginal who lived here in Laguna Beach and was found, and her skull is famous. So we're going to tell the story from the very beginning of Laguna history.
That's so amazing.
We're going to talk a little bit about the Spaniards and the missions, about the citrus growers who came here. We're going to talk about orange crate labels, and my most fun part really is the surf tribute that we're doing, a tribute to surfing art, including the Endless Summer poster and a picture of Kelly Slater called Cutting Glass by a contemporary painter. So it's going to be fun. We're going to start very traditional, do the history, but we're going to end Act 1 in a really fun way.
I can't wait to see it. Thank you so much. Take your time to talk to us.